Greetings from Drukjegang Central School. As part of this year's Learning Showcase, we are delighted to present our school STEM exhibition held in May under the theme Science for Sustainable Community. The exhibition was organized to encourage students to explore STEM through creativity, innovation, and practical problem solving. More importantly, it provided our students with an opportunity to connect what they learned in the classroom with the real needs and challenges of their community. The journey began with a simple question: how can we use what we learn to make our community better? Students worked together to identify problems, generate ideas, design solutions, collect materials, and develop their projects. Along the way, they experienced the real process of learning, trying, testing, making mistakes, improving, and trying again. The exhibition was organized into 3 categories: classes 7 to 8 as 1, classes 9 to 10 as 2nd, and classes 11 to 12 as 3rd category. Students from each level enthusiastically prepared a wide range of innovative projects and working models. One of the areas explored by our students was smart farming. By combining sensors, technology, and coding, students explored how technology could support agriculture and help farmers make better use of available resources. These projects demonstrated how STEM can be connected to the agricultural practices and needs of our local community. Students also explored earthquake alert and safety systems, thinking about how technology could help communities respond to natural disasters. Through these projects, they learned how sensors and simple programmed systems can be used to detect changes and provide useful information. Another interesting area was the concept of a smart city. Students imagined how technology could help create communities that are more efficient, connected, and sustainable. Their models reflected their understanding of how technology can be used to address everyday challenges and improve the way we live. Sustainability was also at the heart of several projects. Students explored water filtration, water conservation, and responsible use of natural resources using simple and locally available materials. These projects reminded us that sustainable solutions do not always have to be complicated or expensive. Sometimes, creativity begins with the resources that are already around us. Several students also focused on natural preservation and environmental protection. Their projects encouraged us to think about how we can reduce waste, protect our environment, and use our natural resources more responsibly. Through these activities, students were not simply learning about sustainability, they were thinking about how they could contribute to it. Technology played an important role throughout the exhibition. Many students incorporated sensors, electronic components, and coding into their models. For students, coding was no longer just a lesson on a computer. They could see how a program could control a device, how a sensor could collect information, and how technology could turn an idea into a working solution. This hands-on experience helped make learning more meaningful and engaging. The exhibition also gave students the opportunity to become the presenters and explainers of their own learning. They confidently explained how their projects worked, answered questions, demonstrated the models, and discussed the problems their projects were designed to address. In the process, they developed important skills such as communication, teamwork, critical thinking, creativity, and problem solving. The exhibition also provided a platform for students to learn from one another. They could observe different ideas, exchange experiences, receive feedback, and appreciate the creativity of their peers. Outstanding projects were recognized across the different categories. However, the greatest achievement was not simply winning an award. It was the experience of taking an idea, working on it as a team, overcoming challenges, and finally seeing that idea come to life. The STEM exhibition showed us that learning is most powerful when students are given opportunities to explore, create, experiment, and solve real-world problems. It showed that science is not limited to textbooks, technology is not limited to computers, and innovation does not always require sophisticated resources. With curiosity, creativity, teamwork, and determination, students can turn simple ideas into meaningful solutions. We sincerely commend all our students for their hard work, creativity, enthusiasm, and dedication in making the exhibition a success. We also extend our appreciation to our teachers, judges, parents, and everyone who supported and encouraged our students throughout this journey. The school STEM exhibition was more than an exhibition of projects. It was a celebration of learning, creativity, innovation, and collaboration. Most importantly, it gave our students an opportunity to think about how their knowledge and ideas can contribute to building a better and more sustainable community. This is the spirit of learning we continue to nurture at Drukjegang Central School. Learning today, innovating tomorrow, building a sustainable community together. Thank you for being part of our learning showcase.